I'm gonna give it about 5 more minutes, then I'm gonna start actually making the list. If you're already in here, jobless claims are today, so don't jump into any trades today early. There's a good chance we just go sideways for a few hours. I think that's at 11. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go look. Yeah, that's happening early. The Atlanta Fed president speaks at 11 a.m. Bank stress tests released at 4:30 p.m. Tomorrow we have personal income, consumer spending, core inflation, and consumer sentiment index. That'll probably make us go sideways. These don't really help us. I mean, I guess it didn't really matter because I don't care if it goes up or down as long as I know which direction. But it might not choose a direction till 11. I'll drop the link to this in the chat. That's the link I use. I'm going to go ahead and make my list. If people didn't show up here, they're late. Which is okay. I didn't want to announce that I was doing this stream because I didn't know if it was going to work or not. I didn't want to keep everybody's hopes up and then it not even work. Alright, so here on SPY, I already kind of marked some level that I like. So far, I do like this 304.50 because it gets past all this. But I'm going to go ahead and mark that 305.25. And then lately, I've been doing plenty of targets on my list. So if we're going to go from that line, my target's going to be 307.70 for the reason I'm on the 15-minute. So I could have chose right here, but that wouldn't really do you much good. And that could honestly be a better break above the 305.80. But you want your target to match up with price history as well as some history on this side. So like right here, you see that's your next little consolidation zone. So you look over to your left. You got it as a support and a support. So you got a really good line there. So 307.70 wouldn't be a bad target if it did break 305.25. So I'm just going to leave that there. And then below, we're just going to go with the pre-market low. And then we got to back this up if we want to find a target. So let's see where this lines up already. It already kind of lines up with the bottom. So let's go ahead and throw, we can say 298.80. And then the true low, which we'll just do the right here because the candles hit. So we'll do those two as targets if it does break below. So target 298.85. Target 2, we'll do 296.20 or 296.30. Let's go through my little tiny list. Tesla, let's try that again. And again, I'm on the 30-minute. You could do this all on the 5-minute, but I like to get more price history. So let's go with pre-market high. What did this do here? Oh, okay. It gapped up after it hit. So yeah, that's our break above. We're gonna go. Okay, I like where this lines up too. So right here, the pre-market low lines up with where a bear flag and a bull flag both happened before it reversed. So that's a really good break below line. We're gonna set this as a target. It's below both the bear and the bull. You have another one here. It's kind of a rising wedge there. We'll set this as the second target for break below. But this is our break above, break below. First target, second target. Above, I like this just because it's the top of this movement here. It's where that, not a bear flag, but it's where that consolidation came down. As well as it matches up with price history over here before it was caught as support over here. So I really like that as a target. And then I think as the next target, I'll just say 1,000. Even though I know the next solid target's 1,005. But let's do that. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. above 969. Target 983. Target 2 999.50. Below 949.65. Target you could even say 941 is a good target. Target 2 933. 925. All right. Let's go to. I won't do Apple just because I'm Apple and SPY, but we'll do my usual. Beyond BA, BAC square, NVIDIA maybe. I'll leave AMDD on you. Ooh, this lines up with a lot. Damn, I like how many supports this is lining up with. So pre-market low lines up with a lot. Resistances and supports. So this is a very crucial line here today on Beyond. I'd watch this little bit of information. It looks like it really does need to break just 149 to go down more. Because if you extend this line to the left, it actually catches the more cautious support. So we're going to say below 149. With a target of right here. I like that it's support, hit, big candle, resistance, boom, support, wick almost came down, hit that line. So we're going to use that as the target. With this is our second target, and this is our third target because it's top of gap, bottom of gap. Break above, we're going to go with pre-market high. That's going to be our first target because you have this gap information here after it pushes up. Failed, resistance, pushed up, gap. Okay, I like that a lot. So let's do that. Above 151.50. Target 153.15. Target 2 would be above this. Let's just do the top of this. I like support over here. Support. Resistance. So 154.75 would be a good second one. Below. We're going to go to that more cautious one, so let's delete that one. 149. You want to be sure when you get that beyond drop because it'll drop a lot. Target, we're going to go with that 147. Target 2, we're going to go with that 144.80. And target 3, just for shits and gigs, let's do 140.15. BA. And BA fell a lot more. So just here on the 30 minutes, pretty much on the bottom of the time frame. So just from that alone, that's a pretty big indication. Let's just watch our pre-market high as well. Which I kind of like it breaking above just this level. I'll explain why. So right here's the gap. Yeah, undo that. Right here's the gap. And then you even have almost a support, and then you have resistance. So this is a very, very, very strong level. So let's actually bump it up to about top of the wick. That's my break above for BA. With the target of the top of the gap. Now on the bottom side, though, I got to back up the time frame. It even had information over here from there. That's the 3-bar play before it went up. So I'm probably going to do the line under that just to mark it. And then we'll mark this line under. So let's go back to the normal time frame we were using. Yeah, that's pretty much all information right there. Second target for above, we don't really need to set. If BA does run, you want to start looking at your lower lows and higher highs. See, I got support, gap down, resistance. Then it pushed up from here. That line right there is super strong, and it's also above here. So a longer term target would be 180. I won't put it all in there. Above, what did I say? 172. Target 175, and then below I'm just gonna say 166.60, just so we have that extra oomph when it does break. Target 163. I'm just gonna say target to 160. Just throw it out there. But if you want a true break below, I would just go to that 167.74. I'm just choosing a more safe entry for everyone with a few good targets. Let's do BAC. Clear. Let's go to the 5-minute. Again, another gap. Same thing as BA almost. Let's see. For a break above, I'm going to want to choose something out of here. So yesterday's low is here. Pre-market high is here. Yeah, I like that. See, that's like a range. It'll have to get in and break out of before it actually gets to here. Same thing here. And then it'll have to jump back up to here. That's a better line. So BAC has a lot of info on it today. Let's clear that. Pre-market low, pre-market high. Let's see if those line up with anything. Whoa. That was an alert. Okay, so that line, clearly crucial. It's support. So if you see it above 2380, that's a big indication BAC is going to fly. So let's mark that. Strong break above level on 30-minute. Above 2380. Target. Set right there. Bull flag, bear flag, support, resistance. There's a big gap here. There's a gap here. That's a very crucial line. So 24.15. It's only 35 cents away, but 35 cents for BAC is pretty good. We'll set more targets though. We're not just gonna leave it there. Just gonna set a good first one, and then target 2. 24.46, which we'll just say 24.45. Below 23.35. Or no, sorry. We'll actually do 38 just to be exact. And then we'll put in parentheses pre-market low as well as time frame low on the 30-minute. Oh, that's not a 0. That's a oh. Put that there. All right, let's enter. I'll show the list up real quick. Just show what we got so far. And then I'm only going to do like two more probably. 2 or 3 more. If you don't know how to play this list, go through my videos. Go through the list that I post all the time. Go through it all, backtest, backtest, backtest. There's plenty of info that I've posted. These targets are good, something to aim for once you're in a position. They can also be used as support and resistance for future movement. Because stocks move in zones. Gets in this zone, pops big. Gets in this zone, pops big. Gets in this zone, pops big. Gets in this zone, goes back down. Gets in this zone, goes back down. Bunch of zones. Let's go finish the rest of this. Price level. Alright, so pre-market low is actually way down here. This is actually part of the pre-market. You're seeing this on, you saw this on BAC and BA. So we're going to utilize that. So price is way up here above VWAP and pre-market already. True pre-market lows here. Let's just extend that to the left, look at it after. Back up to the hour. And it lines up pretty well with this big movement, actually. So it seems like there is a pretty good range here on NVIDIA. So you kind of staircased into the range. Bounced. Here it goes again, bouncing. May get a second push up to a little tiny hill. May even get a tiny head and shoulders that comes all the way up to 376.80 on the hour. Still in the 90 days. Yeah, there's not a lot of information right there. That's a crazy weekly candle. If I had some rising volume like this on that candle, I'd be grabbing puts right now. But there's still a chance this could bounce more. Good morning, Jerome. Good morning, Nick. Good morning, Dan. Look at AMD, bottom of its range. I'm going to check AMD after this one then. Considering I want NVIDIA anyway, so perfect. So y'all saw that bounce after staircase into there. 1, 2. Kind of jump rope here before it caught support. And it did catch support here one time way previous. Before it failed the staircase back into it. So this 367.77 line is super crucial. I think for a break above, I'm going to choose right here. Just because I do like, there's a small resistance here and a small catch on this bullish rectangle before it pushes up all the way. So I think I'm going to go with that 373.59. As well as that 367.77 for obvious reasons. And then I'm going to set a target of this peak. Just because it could just head and shoulders. If we do get a break below, I'm going to try and set a close target of this small consolidation. I did like that the most. It also lines up with way more. So you get a little bit of that and that. But, so that's going to be my break below my target. If I wanted to set another target, I could. NVIDIA is one of those ones you can never have enough targets on. 373, we'll just say 65. Target 377.35. Let's just set a target 2 that I'm not going to mark, just to have it. You want to see where it exhausts. So you have this push up. That's a good line. You get this push down, push down, push down. So kind of like that. 380.45. 380. I butchered that number. 45. Below 367.75. Target 364.50. And let's just do a second target, but not mark it. I like this spot the most. I like this gap information here, as well as it has support here and here. So I think I'm going to just end up going with that general vicinity. Not an exact candle over here. But I think I'll go for that 360. Keep it even. So check out AMD. Oh, it looks just like NVIDIA. Which is usual. And a lot of time, guys, you can play lagging plays between this and NVIDIA. You can't do it every time. It's not going to 100% work every time, but it is something good to try here and there because it is a great theory. But AMD doesn't always lead NVIDIA, and NVIDIA never, or doesn't always lead the other one. But the other day, I think it was last Thursday, maybe even Wednesday. But I saw this drop super hard. I think it was this drop actually, whatever day this is. The 16th. It's like 9 days ago. But whenever this dropped, NVIDIA was still sticking. Like it was still up here. And I saw SPY drop, I saw everything drop, but NVIDIA didn't drop yet. So there was definitely a lag in NVIDIA. So I just grabbed one cheap NVIDIA put, and then I saw it continuously do this. It continually dropped, like hard. And I ended up making a pretty good percentage on a very small amount of money. But actually, while doing that little talk, I found a great break above. Support, resistance, big move up, almost support. Then you got the big move down, resistance, resistance, resistance. So 5280 is going to be the one to break above. And then, like Dan said in the YouTube comments, it is at the bottom of its range. So I'm going to stick it there. We'll say 5150 is a good target just because we do have a weird wick there. Let's go back to the hour. It also lines up with these wicks over here, so I'm going to leave that there. And look how even more crucial our break below is. You actually back it out more time frames, it's even more of a support over here. Same line, way more supports. So yeah, AMD staying, I guess. Above 52.85. A target of. Let's go back to the 30-minute. And you see me on the 30-minute because I'm trying to look at a lot of price history as well. I'm trying to look at a lot more price history than the usual 5-minute you see me take my levels from. Just because I am not just setting levels, I'm also trying to find the best levels, I guess, because there's not a wrong level, but there is a better level. So we're gonna go with that as our break above with the target. Seems to stop here every time, and I also like there's a gap right here. And there's loads of supports, as well as a couple patterns right here before it actually does all that. So we're going to say 5360. Or 5350. I won't even put a second target. Below 4 hours cleaner? Probably. Ooh. Let me just extend that one. Yeah. Resistance, support, support, gap. Support, 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 inverse, support, 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 support. That's beautiful. Alright, so I said above 52.85, target 53.50, below that 52.20, like we talked about, with a target of that 51.50. Alright, I'm going to do one more just because I'm kind of plowing through these. I'm going to do a square, just because it's the cheap stock I can throw at the bottom. Well, I say that now, but it's probably like 110 or something now. Hold up. No, close though. Alright, so again, another one with a good resistance turn support. Resistance. Excuse me. Had a bunch of problems here. Had the big gap. Once it finally did come back down, it did use this as a support, so that's very bullish. Going into this pre-market, I'll be bullish. Almost not, depending on whatever market's doing. It'd still be good to watch all these, though, as they open. But let's go ahead and mark some marks. So I think that's a break above, clearly. Resistance, big move up. You got the pattern here. Resistance, resistance. It's pretty much pre-market high. Target up there. We'll do a second target of the gap and then top of the gap. Or no, I'm sorry. We'll do a third target here. Resistance. Below, support. Support. There. So there's all my lines. I just gotta type all that. Alright, so square. Above. 102.15. Target. 103.60. Target 2. 103. Oh, I just typed the same thing twice. 105. Target 3. And I'm doing this because Square could damn near do all this today. Last time I set 3 targets, it did it all. Below 99, 85. Target. And these are always good to abide by as well, because if you do see it slow up when it does catch support on that line, like it does slow up and then it continues up and fails this, you know that you're still confirmed to stay in this range, and that a break below this is still possible. As well as a break above that is still possible if it does fall into this range, and then vice versa if it keeps falling back into these other ranges. 97.15. $95.60. Alright, so I'm pretty sure that's going to be the list today. Let's go check out SPY again. Yeah, it hasn't done anything. Again, at the top of the stream, guys, I dropped a link to the economical calendar. But you might have a lot of sideways action today. There's a few things going on, as well as jobless claims. So, and any random speech could just come out during the day. So please keep your eyes on some news of any kind of news source. I personally just watched Market Watch, a few other things, Yahoo. The chat has a lot of updated news. A lot of people throw real quick news in there. The Squawk Box, all that good stuff. Let me put the list back up while we watch time and sales. I wish I could change the color of these notes. Oh, I need to send this to someone real quick. I'm trying to understand this guy's question. I just got DM'd. If I'm using Pro Trading View for charts, do you know what VWAP mimics TOS? Oh, I think I know. No clue. And that's just middle VWAP on my screen. That's not some random indicator. I just took the plots off the sides, which if you guys want to see how to do that, I've been getting a lot of questions. And probably, yeah, send them straight to the end of the stream. But go to your VWAP. All I did, by the way, is I clicked this indicators tab, edit studies. Setting symbol on that. I went to upper band and lower band, and I turned the plot off, show plot. Because this is what the indicator is supposed to look like. But I don't like those other lines, so... And I pretty much only pay attention to the middle one anyway. So I do that. I'm just kind of scrolling through chat if y'all have anything to say or add to anything. Just making sure nobody blew up my DM. I think I'm all good now. Alright, so how I use VWAP. So right here, this is a intraday indicator, meaning it goes day to day. So you shouldn't be using this for swings. You shouldn't be using this for a whole lot of anything else besides day trading anyway. But let's go to the 5 minute and actually go through a trade I've done. What did I do yesterday? I'm on the 5 minute. Alright, so say right here. Let's go to BA yesterday. Okay, so this is just yesterday. That's all this is right here. All this is yesterday. So let's just mark our pre-market low and high, which we probably marked on the list. So let's say you're looking to short it after you, because this is your break below level. You're going to break this, and you want to get a good entry, and you want to use VWAP as a side confirmation, which I've talked about this in a ton of my videos. I think on the guide I even have it in there. But so right here you have all these retests, and you have a bunch of breaks, right? which a lot of these candles would have been good entries considering you had failing buyer volume like 3 times. 1, 2, 3. They never really took control here. And VWAP, you want to use as like a trend. Like if it's above it, you're probably bullish. If it's below it, you're probably bearish. And you see it rejected right here. That was actually the cleanest entry. Rising volume as it broke into this candle, which is also as it failed the middle VWAP. Which the VWAP is just the math for that day. It's volume weighted average price. But use it as a trend, a side all indicators are side confirmations. This is just a side confirmation to me. I'm already thinking this is a juicy trade. Seeing it reject the VWAP, that makes it a little more juicy to me. Seeing the rising seller volume, I now know bears have complete control of these 2 candles. So now I know if it breaks this lower high, which would have been about right here, which it did, it rejected it. It just kept going. Did the same thing on that line, which I probably had this line marked before too. I probably had that 180.50 marked before I cleared the drawing set. Came up here, made another lower high, never came back up to test it again. But VWAP, it's a good trend indicator. If I'm under it, I'm not trading calls. If I'm over it, I'm not trading puts. Use it as support and resistance. Facebook 233 level is nice. Let's see if I already have it marked. Nope. Ooh, inverted head and shoulder kind of. It just failed to push up more though. It failed that bear. Oh, I see where you're saying 233. Just like Nvidia and AMD. Okay, maybe that's too far out. Resistance. Support, then it fell. It did a W, did the other side of the W on this side. Support, continue to move up. Yeah, 233 is a strong ass line on Facebook. Good eye. No problem, LG. But yeah, there's an extra play for you guys who are in here. Break below 233 on Facebook is a super strong level. Let's go check. I kind of like that level that I already had. Just because you have the support of the flag here before it died. And then you have that resistance here pre-market. So 236 is a good break above so far. Let's see. Yeah, we have a lot of good price information here. Top of gap. Resistance, resistance, resistance. Bigger move up from here as it caught support. But you're always going to have some initial jump roping on it. If you can get an initial clean break on the first try, that's pretty cool too. But a lot of the time on your first, break, second, third, however many, you'll always have the little jump rope action around your levels. All right, I'm going to post a list. Yellow today, nice. So you guys got a little one good little extra play if you were here. And actually, that was one of the better looking charts was the Facebook. I'm just not going to go and re-edit the list. At everyone. Cool. All right, I think that's all good now. Thanks for your effort. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. You were all the reason I even do this. I'm just glad my internet's slightly fixed again. We're waiting on this box that was like 500 miles radius out. All this stuff made it really hard to buy that one. Apparently, the one I have is really popular. And I was really hoping today would cut my stream in half because of the rain and crazy thunder that's been going on, but it didn't cut us off yet, so that's good. List is made, posted. We got a bunch of good info out on this. Oh, if you're a premium access member in here, please go check the Keys channel. There's a new video for you guys. Or if you haven't already seen it, it's the level 2 video. I just reminded myself because I was looking at level 2. Damn, it was kind of fun streaming again, I ain't gonna lie. I kind of missed it. There's a lot of people who messaged me asking about it. Now, it's up to you guys. Should I keep these public, or should I just stream to you guys? I don't even know how many outsiders even really join, but like after they're done, because they go uploaded on my channel, would you guys just want it unlisted for y'all, or should I leave it up on the actual channel itself for anyone who wants to come by? Damn, thank you, Adrian. Thank you, Ashley. Y'all stay safe out there in Corona, too. It's not even just Corona killing people nowadays. There's so much crazy shit going on. And whatever you do, as a trader, remain unbiased. That'll help you. In the world, you can be your own political figure. You can be whatever you want. You can have your own opinion. It's the amazing part of being American. You can have your own opinion. I think public is great to gain more traction and grow the brand in general. It'll probably help grow your channel if it's public, but I don't know how many random people stop by. Yeah, I don't either. That's why. I'll just leave it public. We'll see how it goes out. Because I'm not really worried about growth more than I am quality for you guys. I'd rather you guys have access to that information before some random person I've never met does. But we'll just leave it open. We'll just see. Some people probably be confused watching it because they'll be like, what the hell is he doing? All these purple lines do. All good, though. Channel will grow. We'll all grow. Our Bueller Bias community will grow. Everyone's going to grow. You just got to give it time. You got to be patient. Oh, we do have stickers coming. I don't even tell anyone. I'll tell anyone who's in here, though. We got stickers on the way. Courtesy of John. Facts, and don't let your emotions dictate your decisions, just like trading. Big time. Big time. I also think it's funny how many geniuses and political figures all this stuff is made. Not just the BLM, not just Corona, but just everything in the world. How many analysts and professionals this has made. The professional opinion people. I don't even know what to call them. I want to call them SJWs. I agree. Will help grow your channel. All right, we'll leave it on here then. I think we're 3 out of 3 on y'all saying that, so we'll just leave it on. Merch is here. No, we don't have any merch yet, but we do have stickers. I'm just not putting them out yet. They're not here yet either. Damn, you could have hooked me up on stickers. DM me what prices you would have given me, because I got some pretty good ones already. Yeah, I can't wait to send these stickers out. I don't know what we're going to do either. We haven't really made a plan for how we're going to give them out or sell them or whatever. But there's a badass holographic sticker in there. Shh, y'all didn't hear that from me. Just act surprised when the announcements get dropped, okay? Yeah, I'll definitely make sure everyone here sees that we release the stickers when it does happen, because that was one of my favorite things. Stickers, start small. We'll be at merch soon. Don't worry about it. We'll have an online store and all that good stuff and have actual merch. Oh, no, wait, that was that. Okay. By the way, guys, I've been making the mistake of not reading my Stock Traders Almanac 2020 on Amazon. It's really cheap. If you don't have one, I'd personally go get one. It's seriously one of the best things I have in my room, and I don't use it. But I went back through it with my friend John last night, and the last week that we were bleeding, actually, this week, these few days, they were all marked on here that they were like some of the most historically read days. It was like, excuse me, like the 20 to last 32, the Dow or whatever was like red on yesterday. So let's see. What's today's date? 25th. So today it's we don't even have a saying. It just has a bear next to Thursday and the saying at the bottom, or piece of information or whatever. Cooperation is essential to address 21st century challenges. You can't fire cruise missiles at the global financial crisis. This person sounds smart. But they work for the New York Times, so I don't know. But today seems bearish just historically. I don't know how bearish. Doesn't seem to be super bearish like the other day where it was like 29 out of 32 or something. That's nuts. That's a stat. But yeah, if you don't have the Stock Traders Almanac 2020, it's I don't even know what color this is. It's the A&M color. But yeah, this is a really good book. It's a little journal. You can write in it. There's all kinds of facts and statistics on the whole market itself as you're going through the actual calendar itself, because it's just a big calendar with the events on it, with info on it, and then all around it is a bunch of other good info. It's just seriously one of the most informative little books I have. I'm gonna definitely get next year's. I think he makes them like 3 to 4 months in advance, so I'll definitely be getting the 2021 early as heck. Loads of good info. But I think I'm gonna end the stream there. I'm gonna go hang out in voice chat. If you guys want to drop a like on this, you can. It really helps. I appreciate everyone who is here. Hopefully we can keep making this a daily thing like we used to. Leave me a comment if you would like a review video. If not, then I probably just won't do one anymore, because they're not really... I mean, they are helpful, but they're not... They don't really... Not everyone even watches them. If you need help, you can DM me like 100% of the time. For a fact, I will help you. And if you would like a small video explanation or just a chart and a written explanation, I can do that too. I can do that one-on-one, no problem, all day long. Just give me some time to answer you and get back to you on time. But I'll see you guys in voice chat. Thanks for being here. Appreciate everyone. Let's have a kick-ass day. And remember, don't force a trade. Don't worry about PAL today. Just don't trade sideways. You have plenty of things to confirm as we go over, so... Don't beat yourself up. We have a great day ahead of us.